Hey guys, it's Harry. Everyone, hopefully you had a nice start in the new year 2021. I wanted to do a new series featuring premium tanks, especially the Russian medium premium tanks. This will be the first part. I will set up some more videos about those premiums especially. So starting off here with the Object 274A. We were able to get this tank towards the mission marathon last year. End of last year, I think November or something. And I would just want to show if this tank is worth it or not. See, they're quite a lucky shot, and that's actually where the weakness of this tank is. It's the accuracy, or the overall gun handling, more to say. Got a dispersion of 0.36, quite bad dispersion values, like 0.19 when moving, 0.19 when tank traverse, and 0.14 when you traversing the turret. And to mitigate that, I set this tank up with full gun handling. I got the vents on the first slots, then I'm using IRM and also the vertical stabilizer in the third slot, just to get the maximum gun handling. You could also go for a directive for the gun handling, like you even get less bloom of the reticle. This tank's gun on the other side is quite nice, 2200 stock DPM. You got quite good penetration. On the standard ammunition it's 227 with a nice velocity of 1040. And on the APCR it's 289 penetration with a very nice velocity of 1300. For the alpha damage on the standard rounds and the premium rounds it's 320. And for the HE rounds, it's 62 penetration with 420 alpha. And if you can use that on like a Borsig or something, or a Scorpion G, it's quite a nice alpha damage for that. So we're playing here on Malinovka. It's a full tier 8 battle. And I decided to make my way up the hill because this tank's armor can work quite nicely there. So for this armor, it's quite good. The turret is quite hard to penetrate for on tier 8 at least. The hull is also working when you are hull down. It's just the gun depression at 6 degrees. It's nothing special for a Russian medium. It's, I would say, standard. It's either 5 or 6 degrees, and it works quite good. So here first enemy 7032. And it's quite hard to pen that when he's hull down, so I tried to sidescrap. As noticed, he was taking a double shot there. I should have really pushed forward there to give him a shot. And you see, against hull down, the gun isn't great. I mean, a 7032's turret weak spots are quite hard to hit anyways. So I decided to make my way down there and help the VK and the IS-3. And there we get a nice shot on the T-103, 305 damage. If we would have slightly high rolled, we could have killed him, but unlucky. Now I tried to take down the tracks on the VK, but my gun depression is just not good enough, so I decided to just shoot him in the backside there. And just do medium outplays here, I suppose. Now we got the tracks, I moved a little bit forward, got a little bit of track assist, but unfortunately I take the double shot there by the 7032, which is quite painful. That's like 2/3 of my hit points removed. And from now on I have to play a little bit more careful here to not get wrecked now. The 7032 pays heavily there for the overpeak towards me. And now it's just a matter of trying and harass those two tanks to get them killed. I was able to put a nice shot there in the Tiger 2's side turret. And on this map it's quite weird. If you win the hill, you should definitely not push on. Only if there's like a lot of enemies already spotted, or if you have a good scout that spots out the enemy positions. So put another shot there in the Tiger. Unfortunately I get pushed here by our VK on our team. I don't know, he's blind or something. But put the tracking shot there in the IS-3. Actually not what I wanted, but I get a nice assistance of, you see, 822. And we're also able to finish him off. That's quite a nice result there. And yeah, you see Harry's a little bit toxic in this situation, because I was quite mad that he ramped me before. But there's no more team damage, so yeah. So you see I bounced a shot there by the mod 1. He's shooting premium mounts. And now I try to push on because I saw that most of the enemies are in the enemy base, so I was quite certain that I can push here without taking too much damage, and that worked out greatly. I only bounced one shot there by the mod 1, and that's it basically. I'm now waiting in this position here to see if I can spot the scorpion here, but he's not getting spotted yet. But I still wait a little and wait for my heavy tanks to push up to get some spotting in, because I'm highly likely to die here if I peek around here and get spotted. The Carnarvon is pushing on, and it's just now a matter of waiting there for some good spot. This IS-3 is also blocking me a little, so I try to bump a little bit into him to make myself a little bit space. By the way, this camo, I think it's insane. It's the Clan Rivals camo, if you didn't know that. And you got one for free. If you watched on Twitch, I don't know how you received it. So there, nice shot on the mod 1. I actually decided now to snipe towards the TDs in the back, because I thought I have a higher chance of penning that. And now I load a premium mount there for the mod 1. And I'd also take the blind fire, which definitely didn't connect there. And there's still some enemies left, so we can still get some damage. I make a swing maneuver here. I thought I have to take out the Brusque because he was still alive after 3 minutes. And so I try to make my way down there to get the angle, but he dies before that. Now we aim a shot on the mods and you see the bloom on the tank. It's definitely not for long range sniping. I mean, on a bigger target that got no armor, it will work on range, but that's basically it. You can't like pen everything. There's the side toad of Scorp. We're also able to pick him up. Now sitting on 3000 damage, and there's a Judas, and I'm just aiming, and also pick him up. It's not the worst result here, and now it's just a matter of pushing on and trying to get a little bit more damage out of this battle. And the Mutz is my next target, I suppose, so I try to close the distance here. Mod 1 spotted there in the back, I aim. In this tank you need quite some time aiming. Unfortunately only a critical hit there on the side, I suppose the shot got absorbed there by the tracks. And the Mutz dies, the mod 1 dies, and maybe we get one more shot there on the Progetto if we are lucky. So now you see it's quite hard to hit that shot there on range, but I'll make it work once. And will we get off another shot? Probably not. I see that's a very hard shot to take in this tank, and we're also able to get this shot, and we finish this game off with 4000 damage, 900 assist. And I would say we take a quick look at the post-game stats here. So for the post-game stats, we were able to pick up a first class. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough here for the Ace Tanker. The Ace Tanker is quite high at 1522, and we were able to pick up 1307, which is still quite a good result here. We did 12 critical hits here, 908 assists. We also connected one blind shot. I'm not even sure on what I connected that, but we connected it. Got the Confederate medal and picked up 3 kills. So, like I said, 1307 base experience. Top on the team here. We got quite a lot of credits because of the Festive Atmosphere event, where I got 50% more credits. So that was quite a nice credit boost here. And also with the 5 times 3, I got a whopping 18,000 experience, close to 800 free experience here. So that was quite a nice result. So should you pick up the 274A? I really don't know. I quite like it. It's in a tier 8 battle it will really shine because the armor works. You got a good DPM. The penetration is quite nice. But in a lower tier situation, which will get quite a lot, I'm not the biggest fan because the gun is really not good for sniping weak spots. You have to quite a lot dip into the premium mounts to be able to penetrate your enemies. But for the Russian premiums, it's definitely on the higher end. I would say it's really between the T-44-100 and this tank to be the best tier 8 Russian medium premium tank. So I would say if it's quite cheap, think about picking it up if it comes up in the premium shop. But if you already have a T44-100, stick to that and don't bother getting another one. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching and give me a follow on my Twitch channel. See you next time. Bye bye.